Good morning, guys, and welcome back to iPunt Smart and iPunt Smart Racing Radio, where you can follow the daily racing on our uh, channel and also get some previews for the day with regards to what we like on the day, as well as some interviews from jockeys and trainers, as well as some selections on sport for the day on our IPS Racing Radio channel. We start off in the first, and yeah, I quite like a little bit of a each way play on Kuznetsov, which is a greenie for us. I'm going to stick with him as my first choice, and maybe Taikanaut my second choice, the other raced runner that was only 0.66 lengths behind him. So not too much between these two. And then the next best, I'm probably going to go with the first time Laguna Verde, Houdalakis and Zaki. Just looks like there's a bit of a setup between Houdalakis and Zaki, because he's also got Innocence in the next year at 4.5, which is also sorry, very much in the betting. So I don't quite like mover and shaker. It doesn't pop up in anything really. There's no flames, there's no intentions. So yeah, it'll probably run in the back end of the quartets, but I'm going to stick with Kuznetsov and then Taikanaut and then Laguna Verde, and then Mover and Shaker, the favorite, and maybe next best Equestrian Affair and Ships at Sea. Moving on to the second race, and here the favorite Zoom Lady does look like it is well in and pretty decent here, but can't have it at that kind of price. Just purely because there's too many first timers in this race, like Innocence, Houdalakis and Zaki. I do think that is one to consider, especially if you've seen what happened in the first race. So I'm going to go wide on my bipod here. Zoom Lady is my first choice, but then She's a Claver at 16-1 is my second choice. Macaulay, bit of a intentions here, best adjusted time, best speed rating, now gets the 1.5 Appy claim as well at 16-1 is not a bad price. Then Second Breath at 33-1 is not out the betting too much, and Exact Distance, Median Speed, it has the best. And then Inevitable, only running his second run now, but now he gets Keegan de Melo on board, only runner for Boetes and Vosloo, doesn't have that much to find on the bat figures. And the last one I maybe want to also throw into my bipod is Always in Command, Moffat and Yeni. That is a first time and is the top one of the first timers here. So 16, 12, 11, 5, 2 and 6 is what I like here. Yeah, maybe Stealth Attack as well in the back end, third and fifth, if you're playing quartets, since Kuznetsov is top rated in the previous. Race number 3. Yes, open, very open. I'm not even going to bother time here. I'm going to just play the field. 6, 2, 5, 7, 4, 3 is what I'm going to go with, but field. I don't think there's anything really worth going for in this race, and I think anything can win it. In the fourth race, yeah, I want to stick my neck out for the bit of a roughie in Love Bite. 16-1 has quite a bit going for it, such as best overall ranking, best greenie points, best adjusted time, speed rating, median speed, form, intent, and quite a bit on total, 81 versus 53 in the second best. Also has the hidden bat form 1.29, which is the best bat in the field. After hiding it now, bat 42, gone up to 4.98, which puts it behind Mandalay. And then also has the best line bat, and also has the best exact course, exact distance bat CD at 16-1. Not a bad little proposition, so I'm going to stick with him as my first choice here. My second choice, I'm going to go with Mandalay. It does look like Shailen Naidu is trying for the double here. So he's got the favorite Mandalay, and then he's got Quick Run in the next race. So I'm going to stick with him as my second choice. My third choice is going to be Grisha, that does have the best back curve, the 280-day curve or 8-month curve, and has a little bit of a draw to overcome, but does have Calvin Hubbard with the Flames being booked as a big 50% place prospect, and best exotic ranking, best super rule percentage, nice 60%. So that's going to be my third one. And then number 2, Confetti Shower, Lensley and Schwartz, now taking the right change of stables, exact distance, median speed the best, and did have some decent bat 84 form on his last run, 27th of January 2022. So expecting some improvement here for the new stable, and does have the intentions booked for Schwartz with a 20% win and place prospect here. So 4, 1, 10, 2 in your pick 6. If you want to go wider than that, maybe suggest 3, 12 and 5. Stormy Lass, Musical Kiss, and Time Silhouette. In the 5th race, I think my top rate is going to be Shayla Naidu's Quick Run at 4-1, followed by Double Magic at 3-1, so 13-10, followed by Earl of Cardigan number 2, Grant Maroon and Marco van Rensburg here with some very decent bat figures. If you look at these top bat figures here. Then Fully Automatic, Weber and Seister at 14-1, does have very little to find on the bat figures. If you look bat 42, he's only got 1.4 lengths to find on Double Magic, the favourite, and he's at 14-1, and he's got a decent 4th draw, so I'm not going to throw Fully Automatic out of it. And then I'm also not going to be throwing out the Paul Peter coupling in the sense of Maradiva. Now, Maradiva's got a gear change here. It's got some hidden bat form on 4.39 and bat 168 here. And I wouldn't be surprised if Maradiva comes and beats us now. Blinkers off, Alamites only. Maradiva is one that you have to put into your pick 6s as well. And then Fani Broncos seems to also not go too bad today. He's not far off with his gone in time on 4.66 at 10-1. Another one to maybe consider. So I'm going to say in this race I'm going to go with 13, 10, 2, 3, 1 and 4 as my main contenders. And for the bigger pick 6s 9, 5 and 12. Connection, Befoeterd and Modern Magician, that does have a gelding and it is at 4.5, but does need to improve to win this. Moving on to the 6th race, yeah, very little difference between Country Flame and Picara for me, and Country Flame is at 10-1 with a gear change, with best overall ranking, with best exact distance, median speed, with best form, with total by 24, 78-54, hidden bumroll 84 and 168 form, and the exact course, exact distance as the best. So definitely want to consider here for me. The 8-10 favorite Picara is the other one. I think that's got a really big chance here. So I'm going to say 4-5, and then only runner for Philip Lammenskagni with Dennis Schwartz on board. Bit of flames here, 2.8, and 2.8 bat figures here is pretty close to the best, and yeah, give him another try over the 1400 meters. So Country Flame, Picara and Mix the Magic. I think Country Flame and Picara is all you need in the PA. And for your bigger pick 6s, the Red Carpet Girl, the 3, and perhaps the 9, Rocking the Time Away, the roughie from Fani Broncos. So both Fani Broncos horses here. Yeah, the last one I maybe also want to mention is Kiss to Dream, because there's a lot of question marks here from this long rest on the 21st of October. Could be anything, so maybe pop that in as your last pick on the pick 6 as well. So 4, 5, 6, 3, 9 and 7 is what I'm after here. Moving on to the 7th race, and this looks to me like the potential Paul Matchett double with Forgotten Time. My first choice here after Country Flame in the last, so that's a nice 60-1 double. And second choice is the favourite, Caliber Crest, Joey Soma and Julius Mariba, both only runners and only jockey for the day. Does have the best exotic ranking, best adjusted time, best median speed, statistical form, intent, and bat curve by 6.22 lengths, which is really nice. So I think 13 and 1 is the two greatest contenders here. I'm not going to throw out coming in hot at 16 to 1 because it's been gelded. It's Fani Bronkhorst again. JP van der Merwe has a 50% winning probability on coming in hot, and does have the best super rule percentage and the best exact course, exact distance bat CD. So that 1, 13 and 4 is my first three. And then maybe others to consider is number 4, 1, 13, 4. I've already got. Next one to consider is number 2, Great Melody. But yeah, I think 1, 13 and 4 is really what I like. Then number 2, Great Melody. Number 15, Gold Lava. Number 5, Great Times. And number 9, Red Aura is the others to consider. But maybe take a chance 1, 13, 4 only in this race. And then over to the lucky last. And here I'm going to go with Paul Peter to close the meeting on a Blue Azure as my first choice at 4.5 or 9 to 2. He does have about 3 lengths to spare on the second best bat 42, which is Flying Grace, and that could be Clinton Binder trying the double. And the other one is Duke of Rain with Lucky Larkus, and Lucky could potentially be closing and opening the meeting, since Laguna Verde looks pretty decent as a first timer in the first. So I'm going to stick with those as my 2, 3 and 1. Then I want to throw in a little bit of a roughy upset here. Waltzing L. Now, it doesn't look like anything at the moment, Waltzing L. So, it could be a shocking one that I'm adding him for. But the reason why I am adding him is he's only 2 runners from Verdenise. Macaulay takes the ride with a 75% place prospect. Does carry the lowest weight of 50.5, has the exotic ranking the best, has intentions the best, and with that kind of weight he could just get away from the field. So I'll include him in my pick 6, and I'll also include the 33 to 1 only runner for Daniel Pretorius with Wes Mowing on board, with some hidden form here back on King's Cup. So 2, 3, 16, 1, 9, and others to consider. The Sash, only runner for Azzy and Van der Merwe, best speed rating in a slow run race, and number 15, Burning Ice. Now, yeah, Burning Ice is just one to include, low weight, 75 to 1, and a lot of unknown here with some very decent bomb curve figures and very decent line bat figures, minus 4.7. So another one to include in my pick 6. So 2, 3, 16, 1, 9, 11, and 15 is what I'm after in the last leg for today. That's it, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day.